computer is used in every field of human endeavor. And with the computer system came the advent of the internet, and we've moved to the age of artificial intelligence. And so it is something that nobody can deal with that. That is why if you stay briefly with me, in a few minutes we are going to explore the evolution and the impact of the computer system. I'm Dr. Categorizes. Let's start, as you can see on your screen, and it's wonderful to have you on this channel. Computers. When you ask that question, what comes to your mind? Your phones, your tablets, your laptops, whatever thing, a lot of gadgets come to the mind. But as a way of definition, the basic thing to know about a computer is that it manipulates data to produce vital results. That's what computer does. Whether you are dealing with coding, you are dealing with writing, MS Word, you are dealing with Excel sheets, you are dealing with PowerPoint. Once you are using the system, whatever tool you are using, computer will manipulate data that you input, and they are going to produce vital results. And so you see, the computer is a machine that accepts data and processes that data and then produces results. That's what the computer is. Our modern world today, the computer is so crucial in our communication. There is no way you can communicate today without having your phone, and your phone is a computer. Because without using the internet, you need a computer for that. The world today is undergoing innovation, and everything is done through the aid of a computer. The world is evolving, and as you look at the computer, the terms of evolution, the first thing you should know is that we have what we call the abacus computer, and then from the abacus computer we move to the sophisticated system we have in our current time. And so we've seen a lot of achievement in that process. We have from the mainframe to the PC to the supercomputer. All these were developed over time. And we've also experienced what we call progression at the level of technology. From the vacuum tube, we moved to the integrated circuit, and then we came to other components I'm going to be dealing with. And so the computer is indispensable, and it has helped us to drive research. Today we can do better research than before the advent of the computer. Education is better because of the computer, and we keep having innovation. And so the computer, they are just simple devices that we carry all around, and they help us in this modern and complex world. The functional classification of computers. Computers can be classified based on their size or based on their function. Let's look at the first one we have on your screen, the mainframe computers. These are large, they're big, they're large, and the function they carry out is that they help us to handle large scale data. What the mainframe computer can do, your system, your phone, your laptop cannot do that. So you have the mini computers. They also moderate the processing power. They have moderate processing power, not as big as the mainframe. Now we have the supercomputers. These are exceptionally fast. We call them exceptional fast computers in terms of performance. So they have very exceptional speed, the supercomputers. We have our workstations, which you can have in your house, in your office, in exam centers, for JAM, for other exams, school exams, graduate level, GST exams. We have professional workstations, and they're also very powerful. Then we have the personal computers. Yes, that's the one you and I use every day. Your phones, your laptop, your tablets. Those are personal computers, and they have versatile function. There's versatility. They're very versatile. And under the personal computer, you have the handheld computers, the portable devices. Could be from a wristwatch. And you have the wearable computers, and these are integrated with technologies. So these are the various classifications. We have the mainframe, we have the mini computer, we have the supercomputer, the workstation, the PC, the handheld, and the wearable computers. The mainframe, I told you earlier that they handle large data. Yes, large volume of data, and they are used in industries. They are used in banks, government, parastatals, insurance corporations. Those are the kind of places you are going to find mainframe computers, not in people's houses. Now, the mainframe computer have very massive structures, and they require extensive air conditioning to operate because they generate a lot of heat. That's the basic thing. And these have served as the backbone for critical data processing task when you have the mainframe computer doing that historically for data processing. For those who are used to watching foreign movies, Hollywood movies, Jack Bauer, you have the CTU in 24 hours. You see them in their mainframe computer, you can go there and manipulate a lot of things. Over time as well, talking about the mainframe computer, we have experienced technological advancements which as we have seen. And then the mainframe computer is more compact now, no more too much of a big size, like a building. Before you can have something like a building. But now with technology, they are more efficient, fast information, they are a bit concise now to a large extent, but they're still big. Then the historical perspective of mainframe computers highlights their role as the pioneers of data processing. Don't forget that as a student. Data processing, mainframe computers are the pioneers. Modern advancements in mainframe technology are focused on improving what we call scalability and security, as well as performance of the mainframe computer to meet the ever-evolving need of man. The way they were designed initially, we're going to see some videos, some pictures very soon. The way they were designed initially, there were some limitations, but over time, these things have been put in place: scalability, security, and performance to meet our needs. And so, despite their traditional association with large corporations, we have modern mainframe computers which have evolved to cater for a broader range of industries and applications. And then they are able to adapt to the changing landscape of data management. So it's not only in those big, gigantic buildings as it was then that you have mainframe computers again. Now look at the examples, mainframe computers. I told you, like a building. Are you seeing it? You see, I have 3 pictures here in front of you. The guy there trying to connect. You see the other guy there trying to work. This one pulled out a particular section to work with and work with data. So these are examples of mainframe computers. They play and they will continue to play crucial roles in handling large-scale data processing tasks. What they can do, your system, your phone cannot do it, your laptop cannot do it. The mini computers. Now they have a particular function in their design. Yes, they are servers for terminals within a network, and they facilitate communication and data sharing among connected devices. That is what they do. Now, for students with school I attended, is there at university growing up, my first degree, then going to UI, my second degree. You find that in DESO, for example, what we call the exam center for students, and that's where they go for their exams. While they have the desktop, yes, there is a mini computer inside where they connect everything and coordinate the entire activities. And so we find mini computers quite a lot in education centers. Unipen, as another example, you go to their e-library, John Harris Library, you see a large computer. We have the mini computer somewhere at the auditorium where the whole thing is actually handled from. And so many computers act as savers, and then at the exam center they enable them to access the internet and also perform exam related activities. Because when you go for your exams, like those of people that wrote JAM, for example, the mini computer is also used, and they have access to the desktop to work with. And so that's where they get all the processes. Now the setups enhance efficiency of exams. That's their purpose. Administration, and so there is a central storage system, processing and distribution through network terminals. So you can have network from that one source to every other source, and that's what students use in exam setting. JAM, for UTME, we use that a lot in modern day education system. Now the mini computers in the context of what I've described so far play a crucial role in ensuring there is seamless communication between exam administrators, faculty members and students during exam period. Very important to do that. And it can also be utilized to exemplify how network system can streamline administrative processes What I'm trying to say is that because of these mini computers, the process of exams has been streamlined. Before we carry papers as lecturers and students up and down, but now you just sit down there, no paper, no pencil, no shading. You on your system, you connect to the network, you write your exam, you submit, you're out of there. Sometimes your result even pops up immediately. These are the example of what I'm talking about. These are the students in the example, for example, and then the mini computer is somewhere, and or the network cables passing the network, they have access to it, and they are writing their exams. You do it with their various terminals, and this is an example of an exam center. Now, the laptop computers, the handheld computers, the wearable computers. Now, your laptop is portable, it's convenient. I travel with my own everywhere I go, and it's different from the desktop. Yes, the desktop, you don't normally have your CPU, but for the laptop, the CPU and everything is inside, just very portable, you go along with it. So that's the difference. In the exam center, we use the desktop, but for personal computer, we use our laptops. So you have the handheld computers, your phone, I've said that, your iPads, your palm tops, and this enable you to carry pockets of internet. Yes, you can have your network on your phone, your iPhone, whatever, and you have access to the internet. You also have wearable computers. They are like fashion, like wristwatches, and you also have them for detective technologies, communication, just pin it there. You have all sorts of wearable computer devices. These are the examples. You can see it on the wrist there. You see the other one with the pen. You see the laptops. These are examples. There is something that makes those devices to work. We call it the operating system. It's what manages the hardware and the software. They provide essential function and user interaction. It's through the operating system. And there are various types of operating system. We have the Windows operating system, we have the Mac OS, we have the Android, we have the iOS. And these are the prominent ones. And it depends on the device you are using. Now, the Windows offer us the platform actually for PCs. We use Windows a lot for our laptop and desktops. Now, the Mac OS is actually very user-friendly, and then we have those interfaces. Then we have the Android for phones, yes, and mobile phones. Then we have the iOS. Apple devices uses the iOS system. So it is this operating system that determines the functions of all these personal computers and wearable computers. The operating system does not work in isolation. We also have what we call the application software. Now, these application softwares, we install them once they are compatible with the system software as allowed by the operating system. So we have application software, they perform specific tasks. Now we have the Microsoft Word, for example. It has the task of typesetting, using Excel, PowerPoint. That's what that. Excel spreadsheet, the PowerPoint, they are there. We have the WhatsApp. That's an application. You can download from Play Store to your phone. It agrees with your system. And then for the iOS system, it agrees as well. We have the antivirus, we have the Google Chrome. These are all application software. These ones, we use them. We use application softwares, as you can see on your screen, to run specific tasks, and they vary. Having seen the origin of the computer, we've seen the function, the classification, we've looked at the operating system, we've seen the application software. What is now the impact of the computer for us? Number one, it has changed the way we communicate. It has changed the way we buy and sell. That is commerce. It has changed the way we access knowledge. That's education. You can be anywhere and learn. You're watching this video right now with your system now, you are learning. That's an example. Commerce. You can be in your house and you buy from Amazon. You sell through Amazon. Communicate. You are here. You can use your WhatsApp, call, your Zoom, and you communicate. This communication is made possible today because of the internet. And so the internet, which is the World Wide, has fostered what we call global communication, the World Wide Web. Now, information also has become so easy. You are in Nigeria now, you can follow everything happening in the US, specifically presidential elections, Britain election, any of the time. You can follow all the social media. Wonderful. It has made it easier. You can connect with people from diverse places. You go to LinkedIn, you can have professional connectivity with people from diverse places, diverse races. E-commerce, online selling, online marketing, online shops have come to stay. These are the impact of the computers to us. Then what about the automation of systems? They enhance productivity in industries. So people are more productive now in the industries. And of course, there's artificial intelligence, machine learning technology that has come, and it has made learning faster. Knowledge has been doubling like every week, not even every month again. And so these are the impacts of computers on our lives, in our generation. As I wrap up this brief interaction on the introduction to the computer system, what are the takeaways? Number one, the computer have evolved from the vacuum tube we had all through to the microchip, which we currently use in all our system. Number two, we have seen what we call the miniaturization of computers that has made it to be more powerful and efficient. That is, they have made computers very small, not too big. Even the laptops we use today, there's no more CD-ROM. Many people use CD again. So it's now very much portable, and you do whatever you want to do. Now I've seen advanced electronic chip, and these have driven evolution forward. And in all sincerity, the future of the computer is AI. We have quantum computing advancement. AI has come. Nobody can say it doesn't need it. We have a lot of analytical tools and writing tools, AI, and every sector uses them. And with quantum computing today, we have the promise of exponential speed and capabilities. And so the computer will only get better. And AI applications have expanded various fields rapidly. Today we learn faster than ever. What should have taken you 2 weeks to learn, you can go to AI. If you key in the right prompt, come on, you get your answers. And the computer with all this is going to continue to shape society. Thank you so much for following through. It's been a pleasure having you on this channel. Subscribe if you have not. Follow Hub channel where we deal with fresh issues and academic research discourse. We love you.